Good morning, families. So this morning what I want to do is I want to go ahead and go over a writing sample that I will do for you guys, because I will be emailing you guys this worksheet for writing, and just kind of giving you an example of how I want the students to be writing, how you can help them out at home, and what you can do to kind of get them to write some ideas. So essentially what we're doing is we're going to be using our writing. If you can see our writing paper, we have a few little ideas here that we want to make sure that we hit, or skills I should say. So number one is I can use capitals. The second one is I can use a period, I can use spaces, and I can use high frequency words. What you want to do is you want to have this little paper out in front of you, and then maybe you can have your high frequency words out. This is just from the last homework packet we sent out, but I'm sure you guys have them in index cards or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and write. Always remember to start at the very top left, write their name, the date. So they can write anything they'd like. Say, for example, I'm going to do a quick little sentence and I'm going to write it out and then model for you how you can help them sound it out, okay? And this is also a good opportunity to have your letters out if for some reason they're still struggling with letter sounds, but most of them are pretty much right where they need to be at this moment. So let's say, for example, my sentence, have them think of a sentence they want to write first, talk about it. So let's say we're going to write, I see the ball. Usually it's something very simple they want to write. So what I always tell them is, okay, let's extend it. Let's add more details. So if I see the ball, we can say, I see the red ball at the park. Okay, now we've extended it. So we're going to start by writing I. We start right on the top, and first letter is always a capital letter. I see, and we leave a space. We write C. We already know how to write C, but if we don't, we forget, we look at it, look for it here. C is S-E-E. I see. And then we can say the. How do we write the? T-H-E. I see the big. Again, that's also something that's a high frequency word, but you can always have them sound it out. So we can say the sounds for big, b, 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 I, 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 g, g, g. I see the big red. Red is not a high frequency word, but we're going to sound it out. Let's sound out red. Eh, 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 d, d, d. I see the big red ball. Now, again, we're not focusing on so much the spelling of it. So we're going to listen for the sounds in the word ball. So ball is b, b, b. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah is O. So they're going to write O. Ball, Now we know that's not how we spell ball, but that is how we hear it. So that is exactly where the students should be writing. So this is how we write phonetically. And that's why, again, they're going to sound it out and write it this way. A lot of them might already know how to write ball. So if they write B-A-L-L, that's fine too. Obviously, we want them to spell it correctly if they know, but if they don't, we want to sound it out this way. So let's check our work. I tell them to check their work. Let's read what we have so far. I see the big red ball. Again, I'm pointing to each one. I see the big red ball. Okay, well, what did we say was next? I see the big red ball at. Let's sound out at. T, t, t. All right, at the. We already know how to write the. How do we write the? T-H-E. At the park. And then we're going to write park. Let's sound out the word park. P, p, p. Ah, ah, ah. Park. Okay, now you might read that and you're going to say that says pork, let's fix it. Now, again, we're focusing on how we listen to the sound. So they're going to write this, and they're going to write p, ah, ah, ah. Well, O makes the ah sound, so that's what they're going to write, park. And then, okay, we're done with our sentence. Let's check our work. I see the big red ball at the park. Okay, we finished our sentence. What's at the end of our sentence? We put a period. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to check to make sure that I use capital letters at the beginning of my sentence. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Did I use a period at the end? Yes, I did. Did I use spaces in between? Yes, I sure did. And did I use high frequency words? Yes, I did. So I checked those off. And the reason I gave this, I'm going to share this one with you, is because it kind of helps you as parents to kind of monitor what they did. We haven't used this specific format in the classroom yet, but this is something that'll help you kind of reference the sentence to make sure they did all that they're supposed to do. So we went ahead and did that. And then what I actually like to like them do when we do our writing in the classroom is I ask them, okay, let's circle our high frequency words. So if they're using this paper, obviously they're just going to use their marker. I'm using my dry erase marker. But if you print this out and you have them write with a pencil, you can have them circle with a crayon the high frequency word. So we say, is I a high frequency word? Yes. Is C a high frequency word? Yes. Is the a high frequency word? Yes. Big? Yes. Red? No. Ball? No. At? No. The? Yes. Park. Okay, there's our sentence. So now we need to draw a picture that matches our sentence. So we're going to draw a picture that says, I see the big red ball at the park. Now I'm going to go through this very quickly for the sake of the video. But again, you always want to draw. If I'm saying the word I'm obviously talking about myself. So I have to draw myself, right? And a lot of the students will do little stick figures. Here's your opportunity to kind of guide them to do a little bit more. You know, a lot of the times the students will draw a stick figure and I'll say, I don't think your body's made out of sticks. Let's add more details, you know? So add more details to your picture. Here's Ms. Torres. A little secret, Ms. Torres is not wearing a dress today. Maybe tomorrow. Families, just so you guys know, tomorrow's my birthday. And I'm thinking, maybe I'll kind of dress up and do my makeup just so that I feel a little extra special tomorrow. I'm a little bummed that I won't be with the kiddos because I was excited to celebrate with them, but I will do the most that I can here at home. Okay, so there's Ms. Torres. And then maybe we want to add some detail. Maybe we're outside in the grass. We said we're at the park, right? So we want to add maybe a tree because there's trees at the park. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to draw with one hand and one hand recording. Then we see maybe the ball. And then maybe there's some clouds. And encourage them to add details because you'll see what we're going to do after. The sun, because it's a sunny day. I don't know, maybe there's a little... Well, you don't have to... I'll say maybe there's a dog, but we didn't talk about a dog here, so we'll just kind of leave it at that. Okay, so then what we do here is then we're going to label. So labeling is also another form of writing that encourages your child to, again, sound out the words. So we have sun, n. And I always tell them, who is this person? Well, this is me, so let's write me. This is a cloud, so we're going to write k, k, o, a, u, d. And that's how you would probably hear them. I tell them ooh is double O, so some of them already know that. Tree, t, e, long E, okay? And then ball. And then here for ball, you could even write big red ball. You can say, oh, well, you wrote big red ball here, so just write that again here. Big red ball, okay? And then here we have grass, so we can write ass. Okay, and you can see how now I labeled my picture and then I added, I made sure I did all of these 4 concepts down here in skills. And again, I did my writing, but then I did some more writing in my picture. And then obviously you want to have them color the picture. You always encourage the students to color, but make sure their colors make sense. So sometimes they'll draw a picture of themselves and they'll color themselves, you know, purple or pink or rainbow. And I said, well, wait, are you purple and pink and rainbow? Or is the tree blue? Or did the ball, make sure the ball is what color? We said it was red, so we have to make sure we color the ball red. So making sense with our colors is another good strategy when we're writing. So there you have it. There's one of our writing samples that we did. I'll try to go ahead and do some other ones as we navigate through this this whole process. But if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know, okay? Have a good one.